Good morning, goddesses. Welcome to week 2 of our self-empowerment, life-empowered sessions. Today, I'm Ashley, and today I'm going to speak about Dharma. And if you're here, say hello and let me know that you're here. I can't really see. Daniela, 4 a.m. New York time. Good on you for being here. Welcome, sister. Dharma is a topic that is near and dear to my heart. I am a yoga teacher, and I've been asking myself for a long time, why do I teach yoga? And what came to me when I really asked this question is that I want to, through teaching yoga, I want to help people connect to their innate self, their inner self. And through practicing yoga, I've found that what it does is it starts to remove the layers of judgment, of fear, of worry, of all these things that are kind of in our way that are clouding our vision of ourselves and who we really are, and clouding our vision of the reality as it is. And so when we can remove those layers of beliefs, hey Rach, hey Georgia, that we can discover our essence within. Okay. And I'm going to help you understand what I mean by that, and how each of us has an essence within them that has a unique gift that we're being called to share with the world. Okay. So that's really what this is about. And yay. Okay. So there's a new live. Okay. There's a new live platform, so it's a bit new for me. So, all right. So we're going to just start with a little meditation. So make yourself comfortable, sitting up nice and tall. You can roll your shoulders back. Let's take a nice deep breath in through our nose and out through the mouth. And again, a nice deep breath in, lengthening the spine. And exhale, settling your shoulders, your skin, your face. And let's again take a nice deep breath in, breathe in, fill your belly, fill your chest, fill up, hold your breath at the top, hold it, relax while you hold the breath, and let it go. Just going to take here a few more deep breaths in the silence. So I want you to imagine with every breath that you're taking in, you're drawing back in your own energy. So throughout the day, throughout the weeks, our energy gets dissipated. And even in this time of isolation where we're spending lots more time alone, we still have energy leaking out from us. So every breath, drawing your own essence, your own energy back into yourself, collecting it from other people, collecting it from your home, from your projects, from anything that draws your attention, your energy. Take another breath to bring it back. Now we'll take another few breaths to bring our awareness around the body. So as you breathe, just noticing how you're feeling. Notice your feet. Breathe into your feet. Notice your legs and your hips. Breathe into your legs and your hips. Just checking out, checking in with the sensations in the body, moving your awareness around up to your belly, your ribs, your back. Feel your chest and your shoulders, moving that awareness around. Feel your arms and your hands. your neck and your throat. Maybe your body wants to move a little bit to stretch. That's okay. You can move. Maybe feel your face, your head. And with all that awareness, all that information, bringing your attention back to your heart center. Take a couple breaths, breathing into your heart. And your heart is where your higher self dwells. Your higher self is living in the temple of your heart. So just greeting your higher self, saying hello, seeing this beautiful temple that she dwells in that's part of you. Just meeting your higher self and saying to your higher self, thank you for guiding me. Thank you for always knowing my purpose. Thank you for always knowing unconditional love for myself and for all of existence. Thank you for bringing your divine light to me and to this planet. And smiling at your higher self in her beautiful temple. Bowing to her, thanking her, and take another deep breath. And gently coming back, wiggling your fingers, your toes, and open your eyes. Beautiful. So if you're here, feel free to say hello. And this little meditation to connect with our higher self is a way that we can start to understand our own Dharma, our own purpose, that we begin that dialogue with our higher self, that we can start to ask her more questions. For example, like I said in the beginning, I used to ask myself all the time, why do I teach yoga? Why is that something that I do? And asking the why is getting us closer and closer to Dharma. Okay, so what is Dharma? So I teach yoga. I teach yoga teacher trainings. I've taken many yoga teacher trainings and I love them. And the Bhagavad Gita is one of the most famous books in Indian history. And it's one of the books that we have to read in our yoga teacher training. To understand the essence of yoga, we need to read the Bhagavad Gita. The Bhagavad Gita is a philosophy about life. It's more than just yoga. It's really kind of like a Bible. It has lots of metaphors. It has lots of mystical teachings inside. So it explains what Dharma is. And in the first perspective of Dharma, Dharma is the cosmic order of all things. So if you think about it, you realize that everything is working in perfect harmony with everything else. Gravity is at just the right rate. The sun is shining on us in just the right temperature. Our atmosphere works perfectly so that we can breathe. We breathe in the trees. The trees have their place. We need them here in order for us to be here. The bugs have their role. The more you understand kind of science and evolution as well, the more you see the magic of how everything was created in its harmony with everything else. So everything in this universe has a place in the universe, including you. Okay, so Dharma is the cosmic order of all things, and it's also our individual purpose. So according to the scripture of yoga, and also according to my own understanding and my own experience, the Dharma of humanity is to be in service. Every human being gets their most happiness, their most contentment when they are in service of others. Okay? So Dharma has to do with your happiness, your contentment, your well-being. The more you're living your purpose, your dharma, the more happy you're going to be. The more vitality you're going to have. The more you're going to be able to share with others. So if the dharma of humanity is to be in service, then the question that we need to ask ourselves is, how can we be of service? What do we have to offer to the world around us? What is our message to the world? And this is a meditation that you can do. This is something that you can sit with yourself and ask yourself. But I also want to say that it's really important not to force an answer. So you don't need to, sit and think about it and like crush yourself by thinking about it. Just keep on asking the question, why am I here? What am I doing here? What is my job? And why do I do my job? What do I love about what I do? What excites me? What do I really want in this life? Okay, these are all questions that like you can write down and answer. It's a really good practice and an exercise to really sit with yourself and ask yourself, why am I here? What am I doing? Why do I do X, Y, and Z in my day-to-day life? And this will start to help you understand what's unique about you. So I think that most of us don't really accept the fact that there's unique things about us or that we're unique. So this is a belief that we need to reclaim as human beings, that I am unique, that I have a gift, that I can offer something valuable to the world. Okay? So practices like yoga and meditation, they help us more and more understand our innate worth and our innate value. I find that the more that I practice and the more that I sit with myself, the more I discover how amazing my body is, how amazing my energy is, how amazing, my brain is, how everything's working, and it's all a miracle. So the more I can practice and understand that, then the more it's easy to claim that worth. Okay? So you need to believe that you have a unique place. You need to believe that you have value. And this might be the first step. This might be where you're at. Like, okay, I don't actually, let's admit it. I don't actually believe I have value. I don't believe that I'm unique. So look into that. Ask yourself, why do you not think that? And start to pick it apart. Look at it straight in the eye. And the more we look at these kind of uncomfortable thoughts straight in the eye, the more they can relax. So we need to rewire our brain to believe in ourselves. We need to believe that we have a unique place. And then once we believe it, or even before we believe it, we have within us an emotional guidance system. We have within us a radar that detects what is exciting for us, what feels good and challenging and scary but exciting. And those are the things that you need to follow. This is your emotional guidance system. What excites you? What do you really want? And what's so beautiful is that your deep desires that you hold within you were actually placed in there by nature, by the universe. It's not just a little idea that you have. It's not just randomly put in there. Your excitement, your desires were placed in you by the universe, by nature. And all of nature wants to help you make those dreams and desires come to life. So own your desires, own your excitement, and look at how much nature wants to support you in that. Trust nature. Ask the question, put your desires out there, and then let nature show you the coincidences, show you the support in making those dreams come to life. Okay. So the last thing I want to say in this little mini talk, and there's much more that we can do. There's many meditations that we can connect with to help us live our purpose. But the obstacles that we face in our life, the challenges that we face in our lives are actually part of our gift. So the things that we've overcome, the medicine that we had to take, the things in our life that are the most difficult for us are most likely the gifts that we have to share. So embrace your challenges, embrace the things that are hard for you and study them, go into them, because those are the things that are going to be working through you to help you share others. So somebody that struggled with anorexia, let's say, for example, struggled with it and got over it. She was able to look at it, work with it, and get over it. She's going to be the best person to help other women with anorexia or other people. That's just a random example. So look into your challenges, look into your blocks, and go into them. Don't be scared of them. And if you are scared of them, then ask for support. Tell your challenges to a therapist, tell your challenges to a coach, tell your challenges to your yoga teacher, and share it. Start to shine the light on those dark places, and you'll see that they will become your biggest treasures, your biggest gifts. So I'd love to hear about how you feel about this. How does it sit? And what excites you? If you could have it all your way, if you could live your life exactly the way that you want to, where you'd be excited and thriving and vital every day, not all the time. I'm not saying you should be happy all the time. Like sometimes we need to be sad and we need to be, suffering, and that's okay. Pain is a part of life. But how can you live if you could have it all your way? Yael said, I really needed to hear your words. Every word is in the right place and very much needed. Thank you. Thank you, Yael. Yes. And Hila said, yes, nature guides my uniqueness. Yes, it does. Nature supports you and is actually one with you. And in the big picture, Dharma tells us that all is one. Everything is one. It's all connected. Everything that you see is actually you, looking back at you from a different angle, from a different manifestation of you and your energy. So everything you see, you can find it in yourself. Let's shine the light on the dark places, not fight them, but embrace them. If we could live our lives exactly as we want, how would we live? Love it, says Georgia. Great, guys. Think about that. Food for thought. Reach out if you need a conversation about it. And I'm here. And I love you all so much. Happy times. And let this time at home be a time where you get to ask yourself those big questions. Why? What better time than now? Bye, everyone.